Chippy's gonna be able to find one in Storm Raid. Finds another. Oh, he misses! He misses! You in! Oh, God! It's all on Nick. This could very well be the end of the game as we know it. Nick holding the L. Screet knows he's got to find him through that Apps wall. He's gonna try and fake the defuse. He doesn't do it. He doesn't stick it. And Nick calls his bluff.
Yeah, it certainly is. That was a very, very adaptive bomb site defense. Matosh and Seville's, the two players here, falling back once they got the contact. They knew they couldn't fight this primarily. But, oh no, DRD, he's trying to make this retake a lot more difficult than it has to be. He cuts it out and he wins the 1v3, the 1v4 to 1v3. I wasn't even casting it because I didn't expect him to be able to do it. And he comes out the bag and clutches it.
Find Guno, and that could be it. The other two players are out of position. They're not going to be able to be there in time. No, it's defusing. No, it's defusing.
Oh my God.
Be loading clean house. And now we're at 3-3. Gotcha Esports.
Low economy base. Hello. Looking for another. Now he gets it. That's a triple already for Ironwar in the round. Looks to push forward even more. Looking to get yet another kill. The bait comes through, but Elastic does not bait the right corner.
And there's the wallbang. Don't see that one too often, but...
It's not an option. Oh, he pre-fired. Oh, Wuchu. 90 to drink, no scope, no problem.
We'll still be 3 on this B side. First man dead. And second. 3.
Flexes for a little bit. Now he's going to be making his way over the dark. On the box. Get the cross. Get a retake. Be aware that it may be dark. Oh man, Frosty, he's got it.
He could have managed that economy well.
Oh, QB1 clutching grabs. He could have a second if he goes for it. He just pushes it out again. There's just more. What is that from QB1? He wants it. He wants the game. He wants to be able to say QB1 with an ace. One angle to right into the crosshair Frosty. And he shuts it down. FJ now knows where to look. Frosty finds another. He's not taking any prisoners. Frosty with a third.
In position. They have me pinned. Weapons hot. Got one. Yeah. He's down. This area is clear.
The last man alive.
He has to go
has
huge.
to clutch this out the 1v3. He's knocked down low from that already. 32 seconds left, and it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. Hyenas Unity pick up the final kill and win the Volpid series 3-1 on Inferno.
Finals of the Volpid series. Today we are watching Striking Vipers playing against Team Volpid. The first map is gonna be Overpass, and I am Doctor. Alongside me is gonna be Fenris, and we'll be your storytellers for the rest of this evening. Fenris, how are you feeling today?
Absolutely fantastic, thank you, and it's an absolute pleasure to be able to join you guys for the Volpid series, even though I have joined late in the quarterfinals. Give me some background. Where are we going? How's the teams been performing today?
Both of these teams are pretty good actually. Team Volpid and Striking Vipers, they have had an absolutely best journey in this whole series, and both of these teams are gonna be playing pretty hard against each other. So it is gonna be a very difficult game actually for both of these teams, and I am hoping to see a decider map to come into play as well. This is a best of 3, so let's hope we go into the deciders map. But yeah, this is gonna be a very long match today, Fenris.
Well, that's fantastic, and I'm in the GoTV now, currently watching the feed, so we are now live into round number 1. So I believe you're joining me halfway through this game, is that right, Doctor?
Yep, definitely I'll be joining you halfway through the game, so the stage is all yours for now.
Well, thank you very much, guys, and it's a pleasure, as I've already said, as we move into round number 1. It's like a slow play up towards Fountain coming in for Team Volpid. Striking Vipers who are on the T side, and Team Volpid on the A side, splitting in a star formation across the map, looking to try and hold down some defense already. Nice slow play now that it's up moving out of top of Connector, and it looks like we're going to have a banana play coming in, nice and slow. No sounds given away, but it looks like we've got MFG already up in an off position, trying to find himself some information. It looks like he's going to go around and peek down banana, but doesn't really see much for his troubles there, so he's going to have to get himself back into position. And the defense playing very passive. Going to get a 2-stack over here on Optimus, looking to see if they can get some defense off banana there, but no. A call has been made, pressure has been put in, and the first kill goes to Ethan. That's 1 down. 4 more to go, but they're on the opposite side of the map, and the aggression comes in. The execute comes in now for Striking Vipers, and there we go. There's the trade. Trigon gets the 1. The bomb will go down. And that's the bomb down. Defense in play. The Striker falling back into positions. Trigon finds himself a second for this round. Looking to find himself a third. He's defended from the bomb. August, though, looking to try and get that kill and open up the site for Team Volpid. And there it is. MFG finds himself the frag. Site is opened up. All 3 players, Striking Vipers, are up in banana. Fuse underway. August finds 1 defending the fuse, but it drops off. August finds himself another, but not before Verwood gets himself 1 kill, taking it to 2 versus 1. just then DRD now to try and find himself one more frag, and he's unable to do that as MFG finishes him off, and the defuse has already happened as well. Well, there we go. Round number 1, defense held for Team Volpid. As we move into round number 2, it looks like we're going to have to see some fast plays for Striking Vipers, and they are going straight for that. The amount of frags they got, plus the bomb plant, has allowed them to force into a Deagle, 2 MAC-10s, an AK, and a Scout. And they're going up against 2 rifles and 3 SMGs, so fairly even across the board for a second round, and the play couldn't be any more different. Favouring the MAC-10s, it looks like they've got a fast play out into Playground, and they're going to go try and get themselves down long. This would be optimal right now because Trigon making some noise and trying to get some aggression down on a B to force a rotate away. There's only one player now who could potentially stop any pushes, and that is Rasan, who's down to 17 HP in Connector, and he's forced back down to get some support from his teammates. But it looks like we're going to have a very aggressive play from the Scout player, getting himself up, trying to boost himself up on too long, and he does successfully, but there's a player right below him. He's got to be very careful. MFG in a prime position, and that's it. MFG finds the opener frag of the round. Dendro going down to MFG, but he's now caught out of position as it looks like Stitch has found himself up in an aggressive position as well. Striking Vipers spreading across the map, and the flank from Pixel has found Tragon as well. Got another one coming in. Tregon trying to find, Junior going down to Pixel in the meantime, and it looks like this round has fallen apart for Striking Vipers. MFG coming for a blank through the back of toilets. He's going to come up fast behind, not caring about the sound as aggression has been made. He will find Verwood, and he finds himself Stitch as well. That's 2 fantastic frags to end his 3K for the round. A perfect round for Team Volpid to put a second on the board, and it's going to force Striking Vipers into, well, essentially nothing but an eco right now. They shouldn't be really looking to buy very much at all. No more than 26.50 on any of the economies for those players. And, well, just 2 Tech 9s and absolutely no utility. And it looks like we got a fast play straight towards Monster. Smoke's going to go down. It's going to force them straight into short B. Jumps, will spot the players pushing around short B. And as it opens up, August finds one, finds a second, finds a third, finds a fourth, finds a fifth. That's an ace for August in round number 3. An eco ace nonetheless, but an ace it is. 5 rounds, 5 kills for him. And that puts him down to a 7-0 KD in round number 3. Scoreboard looking very favourable for August and MFG right now. No deaths across those 2 players. And into round number 4, well, you could have hoped for at least 1 frag or a bomb plant for Striking Vipers, but they got out there and got the round over with. Fantastic Molotov will prevent a push straight out towards Playground or Fountain from Striking Vipers. But the opener goes to Pixel, but 2 quick trades from Junior and Verwood, and another one in for MFG. The meat grinder of this round has already begun in Connector. The bomb is safe for now in upper Connector, but not for long, because it looks like MFG and Ethan are going to be pushing themselves aggressive up towards T-spawn. And a very big split in Striking Vipers team is going to be made even worse as August finds Trigon as well. That was a fantastic kill through the length of Monster for him. And MFG has heard the steps now, and it looks like he's going to have to go up behind him, and he will, as Striking Vipers recover the bomb, moving back through Playground towards A long. And the rotates have been called. Well, defense already forming in position, but it's not going to matter because MFG on the flank finds 1, finds 2, and ends the round. 4-0 to Team Volpid. Momentum firmly going in the way of Team Volpid, with the economy already booming for them. Striking Vipers, however, struggling to get themselves into the economy game, and a pause has been called. An early tactical pause by the sound of it. No, it was an early tech pause. Dendro asking for an admin support, so we'll be waiting for them to get through the tech pause. And that gives me one opportunity to fix one of my own minor tech issues, which will be rectified momentarily. But so far, 4 very good rounds on the board, and it looks like the momentum is going thick and fast. And there we go. Producer, my CSGO has just decided to crash on me, so if you allow me just 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, I will get back to you with the game as soon as I can. And I am just loading back into the server. Hopefully when I get back into the game, I'll be able to continue the commentary with the game underway. We'll see if that tech pause has just been finished or not. I am back into the server. The tech pause is still underway. I'm not quite sure what has gone wrong here, but we have one player out for Striking Vipers, and ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, it says Bastoncini on the overlay, potentially for Team Volpid, but that is definitely Team Volpid playing. I've had that confirmed by the producers. The voice from above has told me so. Let's take a look at the scoreboard so far. So August going around with a KD of 8 along with MFG as well. Pixel coming in very well, I'd say very close behind. I mean, on the frag side, he's at 3 and 2, so he's the closest to them, and that's just gonna say 8-0 in terms of kills and deaths at August and MFG. On the flip side, Tragon, Velwood both putting on 2, leading the way so far for Striking Vipers. Utility damage not been a much of a factor so far this game, and it's just underway. We're in round number 5. And it looks, based on the economies that I can see, that we will be having another force coming in from Striking Vipers. Now, as I mentioned when I first arrived on this production or this broadcast for you, ladies and gentlemen, I have just joined you guys in the Volpid series, and this is named, I guess, for Team Volpid. So I'm just going to take a look into some of these players and see what we can see. It looks like... No, I'm just trying to find out what's going on. Producer, do we have any information on what's going on with the teams? I was still going down for a tech pause. Well, we've got some banterous tech chat coming in because I can see the chat that you guys can't. These guys are still in high spirits across the board, so it's fantastic.
Definitely, both of these teams are looking very fine actually here, Fenris. But this tech process, I mean, this is something we need to work on every time, right? Because we are in the online era of Counter-Strike. This was about to happen. Something goes wrong somewhere. This is the internet issues. Nothing can be done about that. But yeah, all of these teams, all of these players, they are so supportive about that. This is definitely going to be an interesting match. And as our producer is saying right now, the issues are fixed. So we might go in live pretty soon as well, Fenris.
Dendro has just rejoined the server, and let's just take a quick look at his scoreboard as well, because I've given everyone else a comment. It's time for him. Dendro now sat at -1, which is always the best for you to come into one of the semi-finals for. Fantastic for him, -1, courtesy of a server disconnect. Not his fault, but that doesn't do the man justice, I am sure. So, we should be looking to get underway very, very soon. But Dendro is, well, he's not moving, he's not buying anything, he's kind of just stood there waiting to find what's going on. But the Doctor, tell me, how did Team Volpid make their way up into this position? Was it a rocky road? Was it straight through for them? They seem to be very slick. So,
I mean, the team is good, but they did had some downs in their journey. But in the end, they made it work, and now they are here with a very good track record in this whole series actually. So Team Volpid and as well as Striking Vipers, I must say, Striking Vipers, they have been playing flawlessly throughout the entire tournament. So yeah, both of these teams have had some bumps in their journey, but now they are in the quarterfinals. This is kind of a knockout round, so anyone who is gonna win it is gonna go into
I believe we've just lost Doctor mid-conversation there, but hopefully he'll be back very, very shortly. However, Striking Vipers have now unpaused as well as Team Volpid, and then the game will resume. Into round number 5 we go. We have a Force, a Deco coming up with 2 bits of armor and helmets, and 3 Tech 9s and 2 Deagles against a full stacks rifles and AWP of Team Volpid. That's not going to prevent the aggression coming out from Striking Vipers as they push hard and fast straight for a molly, with no damage done at all, no ticks hitting them. But a more aggressive defense coming in from Team Volpid as we got one player aggressive in toilets, stuck in an off angle halfway up, and Razan holding with the ult will find the opener on Velwood, and a quick coming in trade from, Pixel kills as well. Razan finds himself a second, taking it into 5 versus 2. But Stitch trying to find his way out long, does fantastic work long range with the Tech 9 to get one constellation frag from him, and damage done onto Rasan, but not before Pixel finishes off Dendro. Stitch finds himself a second, taking a 2 versus 3, but 10 HP means he's got very little chance of getting this done. He's going to have to try and find himself a way out of this situation and see what he can do from there, and that's exactly what he's done. He's moved himself back up long, and he's going to be greeted by August, who's waiting behind the fountain, and a fantastic spray down from him ends the round, putting 5 on the board for Team Volpid, and just keeping that momentum rolling. Welcome back, Doctor. How you doing, buddy?
Yep, I'm good. I'm good. We had some issues, but nonetheless, Team Volpid 5, Striking Vipers 0. But now is the main round because Striking Vipers, they have bought themselves an AWP on the hands of Dendro. And believe me, friends, believe me, this guy doesn't miss a lot of shots. So that does mean that we are gonna be seeing some 6 shots coming up from him. And look at that Dendro, he got hit so quickly. Oh no, Rustin is gonna take him down. So the AWP has been shut down by another AWP. So that advantage which they had in that round has been taken away instantly. It is a 4 versus 5 situation for the players of Team Striking Vipers. The nades are being thrown away, smokes for some reassurance, but how longer is it gonna help them out? Because the players of Striking Vipers, they need to make their move anytime soon. They need to go inside the site. The bomb is waiting on towards the B side of the map. So let's see what is gonna happen. Team Volpid, they have a very strong hold and very strong positions right now. So it is gonna be a little bit difficult situation for the players of Striking Vipers actually to get inside the site here, Fenris.
Sure, the XG comes away. Dragon finds one, Stitch finds another, Junior finds a third. 3 excellent frags coming in, opens up the site, just decimates the defense, and puts 4 players in on the opposed plant, looking to find themselves in decent post-plant positions as the rotate comes in. Just Rasan and a Pixel trying to see what they can do. 2 versus 4, Big Green and Rifle. Right now I'd be considering saving, but the economy is heavily on Team Volpid's side, and it doesn't look like they're going to do much. Post-plant utility fantastic from Striking Vipers, and it looks like this momentum roll-in has going to be stopped. The brakes have been put on as Team Volpid now forced to fall back, save the 2 rifles, and the first on the board for Striking Vipers. Well, there you can see how quickly these things change.
Definitely, the things change up quickly, but the main issue is here right now, Fenris, is that the players of Team Volpid, they managed to secure that AWP. They had a lot of money to begin with, but now saving that AWP, it is definitely given them a huge chance of bringing in the second AWP, and this is the map of Overpass. 2 AWPs can do wonders, and I am pretty sure that the players of Team Volpid, they are gonna do huge lot of damage in this round as well. And they are up against 5 AKs. Even though the players of Striking Vipers, they are on the T side, the economy is not building up even after they have won that round. They still need to put on some pressures onto the players. They still need to try to get the guns out of the hands of the players of Team Volpid. Otherwise, it is gonna be very difficult for them because the players, oh, look at that Stitch. A wonderful headshot on Rastan. And Stitch, this guy, he is gonna be trying to get some more kills out of here. Pretty strong position, trying to check every angle in towards the washrooms. Not gonna be glitched by anyone as of now, but on the other hand, August takes down Trigon, and the man advantage has been neutralized. So 4-on-4 situation still, August down to 19 bits of health though. Gonna be a little difficult, and Dendro takes down Pixel as well. MFG, August, and Ethan. These are all the players that are remaining, and Ethan does have an AWP in his hand. And that AWP has been posted in towards the bank's position. He might get some info. He might even get a kill or two out of there actually. He is in a good position. Oh no. He spots the player. He takes a player down. Under that, he is still safe. He takes another player down. It is now a 2 versus 2 situation. August down to 19 HP already. So gonna be a little difficult. Dendro takes the player down but traded up instantly. Now it's a 1 versus 1 situation. 19 HP on August and 100 HP on Junior. Oh no, August. He has been spotted, but he exactly doesn't know where the player is coming from. But now he has some fair idea where he might be coming from. Not a lot of time left. The bomb needs to get planted as soon as possible. Oh no, they are gonna win that round. And a wonderful play coming up from Team Volpid, but okay. It has been neutralized. Junior gets that last kill and takes one more gun out of their hands, spinners.
One more gun for sure, but not one more round. That puts Team Volpid back on the 6-1, and the economy being so, well, fragile right now for Striking Vipers means that they've just had to buy and use pretty much all their economy to try and get themselves back into this round. And, well, look at Tragon. He's got his AWP, sure, but no utility to help his team out should it be required.
Definitely. Now they are making their way on towards the fountain. And look at that Dendro and Stitch. Oh my god, these instant headshots. The players of Striking Vipers, they are trying to come back, but there's still an AWP left in the hands of Rasan. Rasan, this guy, I haven't seen him AWP, but I think he's pretty good with it. Because looking at the stats right now, he's just killing players back to back. The pop flash coming into a 3-shot. Here comes the kill. Forward with that kill coming up, and the B site is completely open for business as well. Heaven is gonna be smoked, and the players are gonna be making their way in towards the site. They still don't know, they still don't have exact information about the players. Okay, now they know that one player that is gonna be the AWPer is in towards the Heaven side, so they need to work carefully around it. 5 versus 2 situation. This is the round that they cannot lose, and the players of Team Volpid, they'll try to save those guns.
Look at the economy. The economy that was so booming after their 5-round streak is now broken. Only Rasan on 5k, the remainder around 1k or less. And look, August down to 0. But MFG is on a flank, trying to see if he can find himself some exit frags, and he will do a little bit of damage down towards Dendro, but not much done. And Rasan will find one, but that's not going to bother Striking Vipers right now. They have enough money to buy themselves in this round, but they have to be very careful. They lose much more. That is going to cost them dearly. And they do end the round with just 3 players left alive, which means they're going to have to buy back into this and use all the economy on Junior once again. They have just brought themselves back into 4 rounds away from the opponents. But in round number 9, they've got 6 rounds left of this half to try and bring themselves back into contention. And, well, I don't think this map is heavily CT, heavily T-sided. It's fairly even. It's like the most even map across the board, is it not?
We can say that actually. This is kind of the most even map, because the other maps, they do prefer one side. They are heavily sided, but nonetheless, overpass, the cities do have an advantage of that quick rotation. The Heaven side, and look at that Pixel with that cheeky angle, gets a kill, gets another, and the connector now completely belongs to the players of Team Volpid. 3-on-2 situation, 5-on-3 situation actually, and the players of Team Volpid, look at that Pixel's 3k already, just 2 more players for him to find an ace. We haven't seen an ace come up in this game. We have seen 4 aces coming up in the previous best of 3 actually, that ended up in forfeit, but nonetheless, Tragan takes a kill. August gets another. Dendro, okay, this guy, he hit some quick scopes, but that doesn't matter. 22 HP is all he is left with. The bomb is dropped down, in August has a very clear view of the bomb. So August is in a great position, and that AWP, oh no, that AWP.
Well, you know, Doctor, not to be that guy, but August did give himself an ace in round number 3.
Oh, okay.
So August definitely did ace this round, and 7-2 now for Team Volpid as we move into round number 10. Double figures on the round scored, and it looks like August is the one to watch. 13 frags to 3 deaths so far. He's having an absolute, well, the best match he could hope for right now to open this best of 3 series, but changing things up. Dragon Vipers going straight aggression. Molotov will force them to stop. Leon getting the smoke out. I mean, Stitch will have to force through, find one. Rassan trades quick. MFG finds himself another. Stitch and Traeger find 2 more to trade back, taking it to 3 versus 2. And the bomb will now have to go down as the rotates are coming in. Junior just moving back to retrieve the bomb. Will plant in an open position. But Pixels found his way through that Molotov. Maybe able to find himself one here. He does. Pixel finds Junior, taking it to 2 versus 2. Ethan down very low. Stitch as well means it's going to be fairly even across the board in terms of advantage. But the defense is firm. It's in place. Striking Vipers have got their positions. They've just got to hold out now. And Stitch finds himself the low HP of Ethan. And Pixel now stuck out in the open. He's trying to find a shoots at a dead body. Unable to find a live body to kill. Decides to shoot a dead body. Pixel finally finds Stitch. Will smoke, but smoke's too deep. The bomb isn't smoked. He's able to find Trigon and has enough time to defuse as well, putting an 8 on the board for Team Volpid. Fantastic play. Striking Vipers is unable to find that last frag despite the shooting at the dead body from Pixel just then.
I mean, what was that round? First, Striking Vipers wouldn't have been able to plant a bomb because of those mollies and that strong hold, but they somehow plant a bomb. And in the after plant situation, I mean, what was that? That after plant situation was not in the favor of Team Volpid, yet Team Volpid won that round. Oh, that round was weird as heck. That round was something that I never expected to see. But the players of Striking Vipers, they have been pushed down to Deagles, Tech 9, and a Max 7. Well, that Max 7, their all hopes depend on that single SMG, because even though they are playing with Deagles, those Deagles are not gonna give you sure shot kills. And just as I say that, look at that M4 being posted up. MFG gets a kill, Pixel gets another. Oh no, the only player left is gonna be Volpid. He takes another player down before going down, but nonetheless the op is too quick, and the players of Team Volpid 9-2. They are leading by 7 rounds, Pendris.
Team kill coming in there from Valid as well whilst he was full flashed. Unfortunate for him. And Striking Vipers just getting CSGO'd a little bit, but 9-2 for Team Volpid. Nothing to take away from these players here. August and Pixel going 13-4 and 7 respectively. Fantastic play from them. But we're moving to round number 12. Striking Vipers going for an aggressive play. Molotov's going down. A jump is made, but the flash will not be able to, will mean that Trigon cannot find the frag on the jumping player. Oh dear, MFG making a bit of a boo-boo with his nade, unable to do any damage, and bounces back towards him. And first engagement comes in, Stitch finds the frag, but will he expect Rassan coming down with the big green behind him? And the player's just moving away. Timing not working out for Rassan there as the low HP player Stitch gets himself back up that ladder into safety. Striking Vipers now moving into position, ready to load up and execute on to B.
Well, B might work out for them actually, because there are just 2 defenders. Both have pushed too forward. So if they strike at the right time, they might get the first kill. And Junior messes up such an important shot. Dragon on the other hand gets Rassan from the connector. And August, okay, these guys are good when they are blind, so they are getting those kills while blinded. But nonetheless, the players of Team Volpid, they have made their way in towards the B side. So they are now moving in towards A. That A play might work. This try-harding rotates might actually work for them. But the players have already rotated in. There is a player, that is MFG, is already inside, but he's gonna go down to Dendro. 4 players still alive. And now the only player left is Ethan with an op in a win versus 4 situation. The HP on the players of Striking Vipers is not that good, so if he gets an AK, then he can try to work around. But it is his call actually. If he wants to save, he can save that gun as well. And I think he opted to save that AWP in his hand.
Yeah, they're not short on rounds, are they? They can give away one round to save an op, and that means they should be able to full buy, because Pixel's pretty low on economy. So probably the best call right now is for them to save the AWP and then move into the next round with a full buy.
Yep. Let's see if they can go in with that full buy in this round or not. Because the players of Team Volpid, they are in towards city side. And believe it or not, managing city side economy is way harder than managing the T side economy. And just as I say that, look
Sure,
at that.
sure.
They are down to like 100 bucks onto every player. And an MFG as well as Pixel down to 0 bucks. So it is gonna be very difficult if they lose this round as well, because they won't be having that loss bonus advantage. So the next round is gonna be very difficult. Team Volpid needs to win this out, or maybe get a few kills. That will work for them as well, but they need to maintain their economy from this point out, because this is gonna be way more difficult for them going on in towards the future round. There are still 2 more rounds left after this round, so they have to maintain this economy for the next 2 rounds. Otherwise, striking Vipers might get some free kills, might get some free rounds in the end of this half, and this might work in the favor of striking Vipers as well here.
Utility was fairly low to start off with for Volpid. Now it's almost non-existent. Just 2 smokes, 2 flashes left across the team to try and defend. And striking Vipers must know this, because they've just posted up and they're waiting for aggression. And that flash and smoke has just rendered Team Volpid down to 50% of the utility that I just mentioned already, as they've used 1 of each at short B. Good call, because Striking Vipers are over there, but I'm not sure if they're aware of that right now. And Striking Vipers just biding their time, ready for this execute. And here it goes. Striking Vipers execute is underway. Molly's going down, Flash is going down, Smoke's going down, Nade's going down. And the entrance has been made. Junior, first man in. Will not find one. Zorgs finds one from behind the barrels. Veld will trade. Rassan trades him out. Pixel finds another. And the defense is resolute. They've stopped the advance. 4 players down for Striking Vipers in a matter of mere seconds, and just Stitch now fleeing through Connector with no time left on the round, hiding in a corner, trying to get himself into the next round with an AK in tow, because the economy for him, $100, not very good. But Striking Vipers able to fold by nonetheless, will be able to get into this round with potentially a better buy than Team Volpid, despite losing.
Definitely, but the most important thing here is the players of Team Volpid, they have gotten themselves some nice AKs in their hand, and those AKs in the hands of cities are deadly, are very deadly. So it is gonna be a kind of a difficult round for the players of Striking Vipers here. Even though they have bought that helmet, that is not gonna help them out. Oh, look at that, they go down to 19 HP, but nonetheless he takes down Rasan, and the players of Team Volpid, they are in a 1-man disadvantage right into start of the round. Another player has been spotted. Ethan has been tracked down to 82 bits of health, but nonetheless, here comes the kill. Pixel gets another kill blind, but nonetheless, it is not gonna matter, because the man advantage is still in the favor of the players of Striking Vipers. Not a lot of utility in the hands of Striking Vipers, as well as in the actually not a lot of utility in the hands of Team Volpid. They lost quite a lot of utilities on their players, but that is gonna be enough for them to stop a push coming in towards a single side, if I'm not wrong, and that can help them out, because the man advantage has been neutralized once again, Fenris.
100%, and the HP is looking fairly sketchy as well for Tregon. It's essentially a 2 versus 3, as this man is going to find it difficult to make any entries at all. But Striking Vipers slowing it down, looking to see what they can find. They advance down long. Junior and Tregon, the right man for the job with the AWP, looking to make their way towards 8, while Verwood flashing the players in. Utility used. They've got 2 defenders here. They've got MFG, and it looks like Ethan, an orb and a rifle as well. And Smokes down will allow a bomb plant. It's going to be on the opposite side to what is expected. And Nade unable to find the target as a 16 HP player, and the bomb is down. Junior up high on top of the dice will find one. Has to fall back as he's unable to find himself a second. The smoke starts to clear, but finds some damage on August, who's down to 19 HP. MFG stuck behind Optimus, looking to find himself an opening kill. Unable to do so, Junior finds himself a second in this defense. Flash going down on August, stuck on his own over Optimus from 19 HP, trying to get himself out of the situation. Junior finds himself a 3rd of the round, a 4th on the scoreboard for Striking Vipers as we go into the last round of the first half. And this is a round I think Striking Vipers really need to get if they want any hope of keeping themselves alive in this match. What do you think, Doctor?
Definitely striking Vipers need this round, and they have a great chance of winning this round actually, because look at the buy coming up from the players of Team Volpid. They had to force it with a Farmers, a Scout and an SMG alongside 2 Deagles. This is not very good. They don't have a lot of utilities with them, just 3 flashes left and a nade that is not gonna hug them out to stop any pushes coming up onto them. On the other hand, the players of Team Striking Vipers, they have a very strong buy and they are playing pretty aggressive Team Volpid. This is something that the players of Striking Vipers should worry about. They are not checking long whatsoever. One player has already made way in towards long. Here comes the first kill. He retrieves that AK, might get another kill. Stitch is there to hold him off. Stitch, he whips some shots, but in the end he gets those. And Frogan, on the other hand, gets another kill. Warbird comes up with another kill of his own. August, on the other hand, is putting up a huge fight. 8 HP on Stitch, 4 HP on Warbird. And MFG is the only player left with a total of 48 HP from the side of Team Volpid. So he is the only player that has some chances to bring this back alive. Otherwise, the players of Striking Vipers Jr. already on 100 HP. He can take this round. And that is something that the players of Team Volpid should be worrying about. But look at that position of August. Okay.
MFG's heard everything. He stunned the flank, he heard everything. He found the bomb, he found both players, and he's forced Verwood to fall back, and August managed to get him with a shot in the back as well. Takes this 3 versus 2 into a 2 versus 1. They've still got to be careful because they have left with Junior, who has 100 HP, and he's been nutty so far. He's got to get the bomb down, only 10 seconds to go, and an AWP is defending the site. He will get the bomb down as well. August running in with his knife out, taking a knife to a gunfight, does not find the kill, but has wisely taken the big green back out, and Junior sneaks his way back into Monsters to try and hold this defense off. Advantage still for Junior right now, as both players low on HP for Team Volpid. And one goes down, August going down, but he turns around, MFG gets him with another shot in the back. There's 3 backstabs in the round for Team Volpid to win this round, to take it to 11-4. Well, that is a fantastic first half so far.
I mean, Team Volpid yet again winning that impossible round. I really don't know how they won that, because the buy was not in their favor, the guns were not in their favor, and the players of Team Striking Vipers, they had a very good buy. They had those gun advantage, they had that firepower advantage, they had utilities, they planted the bomb. Junior was on 100 HP, and still Team Volpid somehow clutched it out. MFG with that last kill. I mean, this is something that is very interesting. 11-4 is the score right now, and the players of Striking Vipers, they'll be going on in towards the city side. So actually, this is not that bad. The comeback is still possible from the players of Striking Vipers, because if they win that pistol round, technically they get one more round for free. And if they do it, I think the comeback is very much possible here, Fenris.
For sure, but you just got to look at the scoreboard. It tells a damning story so far on this map for Striking Vipers, as they've been unable to string any rounds together. They have 4 individual rounds, which has always been traded back by Team Volpid. But, as you said, they're moving on to the CT side now, so perhaps this is their side, this is their time to shine. And 11-4 in matches like this always seems to be the one that goes the other way. It's a cursed score for the team starting on the CT side for sure, I think. So, Striking Vipers now looking to open up this round, but Team Volpid playing nice and slow, waiting for any early aggression. They might be gifted, as Dendro has found himself up in the open, stuck out. And if he's very careful, he may be able to get himself some play here. Oh, they're going to cross each other. They're not going to see each other. Oh no, Dendro's made his way into the T-spawn, while the remainder of Team Volpid have snuck themselves past. In some sort of magician-esque sort of way, they've made their way quietly onto long. No info gained on either side right now, as Junior, jumping to try and find himself some info, will be the one to take first contact. And he spots the player on long, and that's it. The aggression's up now, the running, the walking has stopped, and the execute's underway.
I mean, that was the worst possible situation that could have happened in that round, but I mean, Team Volpid, they made their way inside the side, they have planted the bomb, and it's a 5 versus 4 situation for the players of Team Volpid, and the bomb has been planted. Oh, Stage, That was a beautiful shot. Takes a player down. Dendro takes another. Oh, what a beautiful play. Takes 2 player down. Maybe 3rd. The only player left is Pixel. He gets a kill, but it doesn't matter. The gun is on the reload. And striking Vipers, they win that pistol round. But Team Volpid, they did a very, very wonderful job of planting that bomb. That does mean they will be able to force the way in this round. If they choose to force on, the players of striking Vipers, they will be in the worst possible shape, and any chances of a comeback is not gonna be possible. But Team Volpid, they are playing it nice, slow and safe. They opted to go in for those deagles rather than going for the force fire. Let's see if these deagles work or not, or will it be striking Vipers getting another round, that is 2nd round in this half.
Well, utility try and stop any rushes in Monster, but it's going to come to nothing as it looks like Team Volpid have made their way into Connector and they're making their way up the stairs looking to try and get themselves out into Banana. And here we go as they exit into Banana. They will spot one on Stitch, who's now hidden himself off. Though they spotted Dendro, who's moved further away, looking to bait himself out for his teammate who's stuck in an off position behind this Connector. And he's found one. That's it. Stitch finds one. He finds three. Stitch finds himself another, but runs out of rounds before he can find himself a 3rd. Has to be careful of the man behind him. Finds another fight. That's 4 in a round for him. Oh, and he misses the A7 so slightly as Ethan does end his streak with that deagle. But Ethan now with armor, with the bomb and a deagle in a 2 versus 1 will be able to find himself an SMG and potentially something to do in this round as well. As it looks like Striking Vipers are expecting to rotate back towards B, but they're not going to be gifted. This is Ethan. He's going around towards long, Doctor. He's going long.
Oh no. Oh no, this is a wonderful play coming up from him. Junior does suspect that someone might come in from long, but I'm really not sure. Ethan has already managed to take 2 kills all on his own. He's making his way into the side. Oh no, that smoke is gonna give away his position. He's not checking. He's not checking. He's not checking. Junior will punish him. And 6th round goes in for striking Vipers. That 4K coming up from Stitch was so fast. I got so hyped up for a moment that I really thought that he might ace this round up. But Ethan, oh boy, that was something. That was a wonderful round coming up from striking Vipers, Fenris.
For sure, and Team Volpid not letting their foot off the gas as they go and aggressive straight into short B. Unable to get even a moment of analysis off as Team Volpid want to push the round. The damage done through the smoke, taking down Verwood down to 74 HP, but trades of utility means it's going to be a little bit damage done on both sides. That round was crazy. That last round there, 4 frags from a player in behind, and unfortunately couldn't make the 2nd ace of the game. But hey, let's see if we can get another ace at some point in this series and see if we can make this the series of aces.
I doubt that. The series of aces has already been done before. There were 4 aces coming up in a single match, in a single map. Believe me, 4 aces in a single map. That was one of the most wonderful match I have ever casted on Team Volpid. That was the beautiful day. That was the quarterfinals before this one. So yeah, that does make sense. And nonetheless, now we are in the 4th quarterfinals. Let's see if your words come true, and let's see if we can get to see some more aces in this match, because we still have Nuke left. That is gonna be the 2nd map, and the decider map is gonna be Inferno. Actually, Inferno has been played the most of the times in this entire series, if I'm not wrong, like 7 to 8 times as of now. Oh God! Playing with that trigger discipline, that ball takes 1, takes 2, and it is gonna be Team Volpid's round. They took the entire map control. They got the B side, they got the A side, and the players of striking Vipers, they had nothing to do. They were just losing each and every life on the map. That was a wonderful play coming up from the players of Team Volpid, Fenris.
For sure. And well, the momentum that Striking Vipers hope to get build in the start of this first half has been stopped prematurely. We hope to see more of this fantastic play, but Team Volpid going over aggressive straight into B. Flash is going over to stop any of the defenders spotting the players, and Pixel not stopping anyone, finds himself a 2nd as he moves straight in towards CT. And oh, Stitch getting himself spotted by Ethan as he peeks around, but 2 players in Monster getting stopped by Ethan. He's on a rampage, this guy. Just 2 sprays down, just sits on his own with his Mac 10, unable to do much at all. 13-6 now to Team Volpid, and this map is starting to fall away for Striking Vipers very, very quickly.
I
Now-
just
Emma?
want someone to just note down how many entry frags has Pixel taken in this entire map. I mean, that guy, he is just rushing inside the site and getting those entry frags for his team, paving the way for his teammate, bearing the torch, and it is working. His aggression is working. Look at that, flash is coming up in towards B side, and it is a complete eco round coming up from Striking Vipers. They have made their way on towards long, but the bomb has already been planted in towards B side. Oh no.
Here we go. Straight eco coming in, and it looks like it's going to be MFG who's going to find first contact here as Striking Vipers move straight towards B site. But he's dropped off, MFG's drops off, probably wisely, as 5 ESPs can still do a bit of damage, but Ethan stuck behind, finds himself one, finds himself a second, not pulling it up half HP, finds himself a third, and oh, he didn't get a fourth. He missed one frag there as he was the ace was stolen from him by Pixel, and he gave up as Razan finds himself the 5th of the round. And that came down quite so fast, I even lost the ability to speak right there. So 14-6 on the board for Team Volpid. And am I right in saying, did I read this correctly, this is Junior that used to be Infurior?
No.
I didn't think it was.
No, he is not the Junior that used to be in Furia, because Striking Vipers is a great team, but Junior has been playing with the team for quite a long time now. But nonetheless, Team Vipers 14, Team Volpid 14 and Striking Vipers 6. They are trailing by 8 rounds right now, Fenris, and they are making their way in towards the A side or B side. Actually, they are going on for the map control right now, and that map control is working for them. It worked very good in the previous round, and MFG, this guy takes down another player. Dendro, on the other hand, neutralized the mad advantage, and he is gonna rush back in towards side. Oh no, but he might not expect Rasan. Rasan fired some shots, but it was not enough to kill that guy. So the AWP is still alive, and that AWP can do a huge lot of damage. Oh no, Dendro, he is in a very wonderful position. He can take a kill or two. Oh, look at that nade. A wonderful nade, 45 HP damage dealt with a single nade, and the players of Team Volpid, they are slowly making their way in towards A side, which is being held by 2 players right now. And Dendro gets that important frag, takes down the bomb. Now they knows that the execute is coming in towards here, and oh no, Dendro, he is in a bad situation, but the shadow gives away his position. Dendro takes another player down. Pixel now left all alone in a 1 versus 4 situation. Let's see if Pixel can clutch this round out or not. The bomb is still dropped in, and the players of Team Volpid, they are leading by 8 rounds here. So that does mean even if the players of Team Volpid doesn't get this round, it doesn't make any difference. They have that economy, and they are in towards T side as well, so the economy is gonna be great for them for next 2 rounds as well. On the other hand, the players of Striking Vipers, look at their economy now. They have won the previous round, but they don't have a very good economy actually, Fenris. This round is kind of a one-way journey for them, because if they lose this round, they are gonna be going on towards the match point for Team Volpid, and in the last round they won't have enough money to buy as well.
Well, no, they need to bring this defense in line and get it disciplined, get it holding, and stop that Pixel going on the rampage as he enters the round or the sites. But it doesn't look like there's going to be much chance of that, as Pixel's finding himself in a little short position. Tries to find himself the tap on Jumping Junior, but no chance, as he lands far too quickly for even him to get the shot off. But a little bit of information gained from Striking Vipers. They know there's only 1 player in the short B position. And it looks like the next contact comes in, and Stitch finds the first on Razan, but a quick trade from August. And he knows he's hidden around there. August finds Stitch as well, stuck in a corner, and the rotate have to come in thick and fast, and it's 3 versus 4. Striking Viper trying to find himself a way back into this round of match, but the bomb will go down, means now 40 seconds left on the clock for Striking Vipers to keep themselves in this match.
Well, definitely not the position they were thinking to be in. But 3 versus 4 retake situation for them, and everything is online here. They need to get those kills. They need to take away those guns from the players. of a Team Volpid, and here comes the 2 kills. And now it is a 2-on-2 situation. Another kill coming up. A 1-on-1 situation. This has escalated very quickly. Pixel versus Forward. 10 seconds on the clock. Oh, Pixel finally nails that shot. Gets that headshot. And 15th round comes in for the players of Team Volpid. Now the players of Striking Vipers, look at their economy. Not a great economy. 2 of the players had to go in with SMGs or maybe pistols at the worst. And this is not the position they want to be in. 1 player on Deagle, 2 on M4, 3 on M4, and 1 player on an MP9 here. On the other hand, they are working against a full buy coming up from the players of Team Volpid. Potentially maybe the last round of this map, of the map of Overpass here, Fenris.
Sure, and we saw a worse buy going in favour of Team Volpid last half, but it's not going to happen as August and Pixel opens up B site, leaving just 1 defender, and Team Striking Viper trying to find himself back in position, but Berwood finds himself a second, but Ethan trades him out in a 2-for-1, taking it into a 3 versus 2, and Striking Viper's already close in behind, looking to try and find himself a quick rotate, but Ethan denies any hope of Dendro getting into sight. It's down to 6 HP, has to be very careful now, but they don't have to leave this site. This is match point. Stitch finds himself a kill through the smoke, jumping through the smoke, will be able to find himself 1. The transfer unable to connect as MFG finds himself the last kill of the match, and it goes in favour of Team Volpid, 16-7.
16-7 is the score of the first match of this best of 3 that was on Overpass. The next map is gonna be Nuke, and that is the map choice of Team Striking Vipers. Let's see if Striking Vipers have some tricks up their sleeves for the next map or not, because that map is gonna be very important for them. They already lost their advantage in this round, so the players of Team Volpid, they are already very confident here. So if we go on towards the Deciders map, it is gonna be a very interesting match. Actually, I'm actually hoping that we might go in towards the Decider map. I really want to see Striking Vipers playing it with all their might and going on in towards the next map that is gonna be Inferno as the Decider. What do you think, Fenris?
Well, Nuke is a map that this historically been CT sided, right? So I imagine right now Team Volpid are going to come out. They're going to be on the CT side because it's Striking Viper's pick. So they're going to have to do some work to try and get the rounds on the board before Striking Viper take up the strong defense that they can have if it's their map pick. But as things have been changing and progressing for CS, the T side has been evolving massively. So if Striking Vipers have some crazy tricks up their sleeve, they might be able to take this one pretty much in the first half. But, you know, it's going to be fun to watch, right? It's going to be fun to watch regardless, especially if we get some more entries from Pixel. If August goes on and throws me another ace and tries to get my whole series of aces, not match of aces, series of aces underway, so we can see how that goes. And yes, I was caught reading the chat as I jumped on to follow the stream as a new member of Volpid series. So well done, you guys have successfully baited the new guy. I hope you enjoyed baiting the new guy, and I look forward to more banter with you guys at a later date. But do we go to a break now? This is my first time here, so I'm following your lead, Doctor.
I mean, don't worry. This is a great way to actually, how can I summarize the situation here? I'm a little bit short of words. Okay, let's focus on the game rather than that. But yeah, we are gonna be going on for a short break because we are gonna be coming up with the next map pretty soon. That is gonna be on the map of Nuke, and it will be the choice of Striking Vipers. So Striking Vipers will be starting on the T sides, and the players of Team Volpid, will be starting on the city side, or vice versa. I'm definitely not following anything right here. So let's see what is gonna happen in the next map. That is gonna be the map of Nuke. I'm Doctor, alongside me was Fenris, and we'll be coming back after a short little break.
See you soon.
And there's the wallbang. Don't see that one too often, but
It's not an option. Oh, it pre-fired. Oh, Woo-choo. 90 degree no scope, no problem.
we'll still be 3 on this B side. First man dead. And second. 3. What?
This guy is nuts!
Flexes for a little bit. Now he's going to be making his way over the dark. Now we're on to box. Get the cross. Get a retake! Be aware that it may be dark. Oh man! Frosty, he's got it!
He could have managed that economy well. Oh!
Pushing grabs! He could have a second if he goes for it! He just pushes out again! This is more! What is that from QBY? He wants it. He wants the game. He wants to be able to save it. QBY! With it in! He's one angle. Walking right into the crosshair Frosty. And he shuts it down. SJ now knows where to look. Frosty finds another! He's not taking any prison. Frosty with a third!
In position. They have me pinned. Weapons hot. Got one. Yeah, he's down. This area is clear.
The last man alive.
He has to go
has the
huge.
clutches out the 1v3. He's knocked down low from that already. 32 seconds left, and it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. Hyenas Unity pick up the final kill and win the Volpid series 3-1 on Inferno.
Right! Chippy's gonna be able to find one in Storm Raid. Finds another. Oh, he misses! He misses! You in! Oh, God! It's all on Nick. This could very well be the end of the game as we know it. Nick holding the Apps angle. Screet knows he's got to find him through that Apps wall. He's gonna try and fake the defuse. He doesn't do it. He doesn't stick it. And Nick calls his bluff.
Yeah, it certainly is. That was a very, very adaptive bomb site defense. Matosh and Sevils, the two players here, falling back once they got the contact. They knew they couldn't fight this primarily. But, oh no, DRD, he's trying to make this retake a lot more difficult than it has to be. He cuts it out and he wins the 1v3, the 1v4 to a 1v3. I wasn't even cussing it because I didn't expect him to be able to do it. And he comes out the bag and clutches it.
Find Guno, and that could be it. The other two players are out of position. They're not going to be able to be there in time. No one's defusing. No one's defusing.
Oh my God.
They'll be loading clean house. And now we're at 3-3. Gotcha Esports.
Low economy base. Ooh, hello. Looking for another. Now he gets it. That's a triple already for Ironwar in the round. Looks to push forward even more. Looking to get yet another kill. The bait comes through, but Elastic does not bait the right corner.
wallbang. Don't see that one too often, but...
It's not an option. Oh, it pre-fired. Oh, true. 90%, no scope, no problem.
We'll still be 3 on this B side. First man dead. And second. 3.
Clutches for a little bit. Now he's going to be making his way over the dark tunnel on the box. Get the cross on the retake. Be aware that it may be dark. Oh man, Frosty, he's got it.
He could have managed that economy well. Oh!
Pushing grabs. He could have a second if he goes for it. He just pushes out again. This is more. What is that from QBY? He wants it. He wants the game. He wants to be able to say that he makes it. QBY with an ace. One angle. Walking right into the crosshair of Frosty. And he shuts it down. SJ now knows where to look. Frosty finds another. He's not taking any prisoners. Frosty with a third.
Contact. In position. They have me pinned. Weapons hot. Got one. Yeah. He's down. This area is clear.
The last man alive.
He has to go huge.
to clutch this out. The 1v3. He's knocked down low from that already. 32 seconds left, and it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. Hyenas Unity pick up the final kill and win the Volpid series 3-1.
Chippy's gonna be able to find one in Storm Raid. Finds another. Oh, he misses! He misses! You in! Oh, God! It's all on Nick. This could very well be the end of the game as we know it. Nick holding the Apps angle. Screet knows he's gotta find him through that Apps wall. He's gonna try and fake the defuse. He doesn't do it. He doesn't stick it. And Nick calls his bluff.
Yeah, it certainly is. That was a very, very adaptive bomb site defense. Matosh and Sevils, the 2 players here, falling back once they got the contact. They knew they couldn't fight this primarily. But, oh no, DRD, he's trying to make this retake a lot more difficult than it has to be. He cuts it out and he wins the 1v3, the 1v4 to 1v3. I wasn't even casting it because I didn't expect him to be able to do it. And he comes out the bag and clutches it.
Find Gudo, and that could be it. The other 2 players are out of position. They're not going to be able to be there in time. No one's defusing. No one's defusing.
Oh my God.
They'll be loading clean house. And now we're at 3-3. Gotcha Esports.
Low economy base. Ooh, hello. Looking for another. Now he gets it. That's a triple already for Iron War in the round. Looks to push forward even more. Looking to get yet another kill. The bait comes through, but Elastic does not bait the right corner.
We are into second map of this best of 3. Striking Vipers are playing against Team Volpid here, Fenris, and this is gonna be the map of Nuke.
Definitely going to be the map of nuke, and it's Striking Viper's choice. Based on what I can see from the warm-up, Striking Vipers are on T side as we'd expect, with Team Volpid getting to pick the sides. We're just waiting for the last of the players to ready up and the match to get underway, which is starting just about now. But just to say, wardrobe change, and we'll get one more as well if we go into the Inferno match as well, so it should be fun. But the map is now underway. The players are all dying?
That
the
was a
knife round.
customary knife round, yeah.
It's the it's the self knife round as we go in to select the sides, which is fine, as Striking Vipers will be starting on the T side.
Okay, Striking Vipers are on the CT side, surprisingly. I really don't know how, and Volpid is on T side. So Volpid, they just decided to go on with the T side in the map of Nuke. So Team Volpid, they might have something up on their sleeves as well, because this is a very difficult action to choose off, because going on in T side of Nuke is a very ballsy move in this.
I wonder if Striking Vipers are now as confused as I am. I'm not sure, but hey, here we go into round number 1. Striking Vipers do get the advantage of a CT side, and it looks like Team Volpid will be going for a play straight out of A. Nade's going down to blow out Squeaky, and they're actually already underway as 2 players in heaven. Always finds one. Rasan finds himself a second to move in. The bomb site is theirs, and it looks like Striking Vipers forced out of position as Dendro goes down to Ethan as well. Bomb is down 2 versus 5 early on, and the early aggression working absolute wonders.
Definitely. I mean, what was that flick coming up from August? That was insanely wonderful. But Dragon comes up with 2 kills of his own. Now Rasan fighting in the close combat with that Glock in his hand, takes the head finally. And now it's all left on to Junior in a 1 versus 3 situation in the first round of the second map of the day. That is their map choice. Here comes the first kill. He gets it, but he doesn't have a lot of time left. He needs to take those kills. That is the only thing he can do right now, because he can't defuse the bomb. Junior takes another player. Rasan will be the sole survivor. No, he'll go down as well. So Junior, even though he wasn't able to defuse that bomb, he sure did enough damage to the players of Team Volpid to do some damage to their economy as well. So Team Volpid, even after winning that first round, they are not gonna be going on with those AKs. They will be forced on to go on with those SMGs in their hand, because they have to get some utilities in their hand as well, Fenris.
Sure, and cleverly enough, Junior's been able to upgrade to armor and an upgraded pistol. And this have got an aggressive play from Striking Vipers, pushing through trophies straight out in towards A. They're now in lobby, and they're not going to be greeted by anyone, as all 5 players have made it into lobby, but that ladder sound may have just given away position. And Striking Vipers now heading back towards B site, and that breaking glass has given away position of Team Volpid as the bomb goes down on the B site. Full control, and that nade! Unbelievable, that nade just did like 200 damage or something like that. But August and Ethan train up 5-1. MSG finds 3. What's he doing? Going crazy, just rushing out of the Mac 10, and I lost the will to even speak as MFG went absolutely ham with the Mac 10 and puts a second on the board for Team Volpid.
Oh my god, that was a wonderful round for MFG actually. 3 kills coming up with that SMGs, extra bucks in his pockets, and that is definitely gonna help them out in the next round as well. So the players of Striking Vipers, they need to win it out. Otherwise, Team Volpid, they are gonna overpower them anytime soon, and August takes down Dragon with his AK-47. So man disadvantage already. Ethan upgraded himself to an M4 as well. Stage making his way on towards the B side. He heard the footsteps, he knows the players are coming in, and the bomb, okay, doesn't get planted because Dendro is up there, but August gets a kill of his own once again. But nonetheless, Pixel is there to save the day. It is a 2 versus 4 situation. Ethan and August both low. Pixel is gonna go down as well. Forward has 100 HP, now down to 73. A 2-on-2 situation, and Ethan and August both are low on that HP. And a crossfire is being set up by the players of Team Striking Vipers. Look at that, they are slowly making their way in towards side. Ethan trying to get some information, but look at that. 1 kill confirmed, but nonetheless, Junior finally lets that shot, and the bomb is gonna get defused as well. Striking Vipers getting a very crucial round win.
And it looks like Junior is going absolutely ham so far with 6 frags to 1 death, a 6 KD for him to start off this map. It is their pick, and they did lose the pistol round, so it's to be expected they lost the second round straight after. But here we go. The momentum now needs to build. They can see if they can string some rounds together like they were unable to do in the first map. And to move into round number 4. Wise looking a little bit sketchy. Utility very low for Striking Vipers, and an auto shotgun. One of my favorite weapons for sure is going to be left to hold down ramp. Oh, look at this close position from Tragon holding down ramp.
Oh no, the outside play, it is working in the favor of Team Volpid somehow. I mean, they tried to smoke it out, but they are yet again peeking through the smoke. I don't know why. And Dendro, on the other hand, he is in a great position. Let's see if he can get some kill out of here or not. It is gonna be a very, very difficult situation for the players of Team Striking Vipers here. Okay, let me correct myself. Vipers picked the city side. Okay, so it is kind of a difficult situation here. Dragon, they are gonna get, he's gonna get a first kill, but Russian on the other hand, he's gonna trade him out. That exam did work, but for a single kill only here, Fenris. And the site is completely open for action for the players of Team Volpid. So Team Volpid, they're gonna plant a bomb and they're gonna play it safe once again. In the second post-plant situation in this entire game, MFG takes 1 kill, August takes another. It is a 2-on-4 retake situation for the players of Striking Vipers. Definitely not looking to go in their way. Russian gets a beautiful hit here, Fenris, and it's all left on to Junior.
Well, it's been a bit of a disaster around for Striking Vipers as they managed to find themselves isolated in this. And, well, Team Volpid did all the work, taking the fights one-on-one each time. They isolated each member, and Striking Vipers just walked into the trap. It was just fantastic play on the defense from Volpid. Unfortunate the Striking Vipers, maybe some communication issues, couldn't get themselves straight, and then push as they can, as a team, really. But moving into round number 5, 3-1-2 Team Volpid as they look to try and push some more rounds on the board. And it looks like we've got a fast play into lobby, just waiting for some aggression from the eco of Striking Vipers. But they've gone disciplined, they've gone silent, they've gone quiet, they're holding back. Well, first contact on Tragon down to 40 HP, and that nade followed up by Pixel will give them the man advantage, as it looks like they're going to move straight down in towards B. The bomb has been dropped back towards Trophy or Radio there, but it's not going to matter because Ethan's found Stitch up on A as well. And this round is just being pulled apart one by Team Volpid.
Definitely a very difficult round for the players of Striking Vipers. They are on an eco actually, so this was kind of expected. Though not a lot of damage done actually from the players of Team Volpid. They are on USPs, they don't have armor, so they are just giving away their lives that easily so that they can end the round as soon as possible and move on with the next round. So 4-1 is the situation. Team Volpid is in the lead, and let me correct myself once again here. This is Nuke is Team Volpid's pick, and Striking Vipers lost on their own pick of Overpass. So Team Volpid, they are coming in very strong here. Striking Vipers, they have started on city side because it was not their pick, and it is gonna be a very difficult round for Striking Vipers now as I think of it, because if this is Team Volpid's pick, it is gonna be very dangerous for the players of Team Striking Vipers here.
To lose your own pick so massively, it must have been a bit of a morale hit for Striking Vipers, but they do have the CT side to try and get themselves some rounds, and they really need to hold this defense tight and get the opener, stop like conceding the first kill, and they should be able to pull some rounds back off of Team Volpid. But Team Volpid, they're taking it nice and slow, looking to move towards ramp in a quiet formation, and it looks like Pixel going trying to open up, and contact made as Verwa jiggle peeks and drops off. Molotov will force him back and allow started for Vipers to move out, but they didn't check Heaven. Tragon gets the first. Ethan will trade Velwood with another. August trading back. Meat Grinder underway, taking it to a 3 versus 3 advantage, though, in HP to Striking Vipers, as the B site has now been taken. But the bomb has been left on the ramp as they move back up ramp to take out Stitch. Ethan finding that kill, and they're moving around towards Heaven. Just MFG holding the top of Vents, finds one, and the unsuspecting Junior pushing up towards A site. And it's just Dendro stuck on B as he knows the opponents have rotated all the way towards A. And sound cues being given away. MFG way in. Oh, Dendro finds the frag, unable to get the kill. As that was unfortunate as he finds himself a second as August is up in Heaven. He knows Ethan's around here somewhere. Both players on low HP. The first shot here will win the round. Flash coming out, being avoided, and Ethan, fantastically disciplined play from him, will find Dendro and a 5th round for Team Volpid.
Kind of a very good round coming up from the players of Team Volpid, but Dendro, that was very unfortunate. He got that kill, but he was unable to get that weapon. Nonetheless, it is gonna be 5-1 in the favor of Team Volpid right now. Striking Vipers trailing by 4 rounds, yet again on an eco, with 4 deagles and a P250 in their hand, making their way on towards a very aggressive push actually. And Dendro, he's gonna get punished for that aggressive push. Ethan is gonna get that kill. The players of Team Volpid, they are making their way on towards the B side. Let's see if that B side work or not, because here comes the first kill from August, and the bomb is definitely gonna get planted. Forward with that beautiful flash, not gonna help him, and he's not gonna be able to get that kill as well. Forward is down to 34. Junior surviving on literally 1 bit of health. Finally, Forward is gonna be taken down. Junior now left on a single bit of health, and Tragon is the only player with 100 bits of health. So technically, Tragon is up for an ace clutch. Otherwise, gonna be kind of a very disappointing round for the players of Striking Vipers here.
Well, they did get themselves a constellation kill as Tragon does find one. Gonna be very sketchy trying to get that weapon as he's very low HP now. Rasan and Viper already moving out to try and get themselves away from any danger. And it looks like it's a 2-man save for Striking Viper. No, it's a 1-man save as August makes a liar out of me and finds Junior 1 HP. Well, yes, the players, they love to make a liar out of the casters. This is what they do as we move into round number 8. And, well, let's take a look at the scoreboards, Doctor. Ethan, 10-3 already in 8 rounds. MFG going 6-4. All players apart from Pixel, who's even going positive for Striking Vipers. And Stitch unable to find himself a frag so far, but maybe just warming up into the map. Now, Molotov will do some damage, but Stitch falls off and manages to kill himself. Not only is he now -1.
Oh
and
no.
Team Volpid has the advantage. The bomb goes down on A site. And it looks like Striking Vipers now trying to get themselves in position ready to retake. Junior finds one from A main, but unable to find himself a second as Pixel and Rasan find 2. Taking this into a 4 versus 2. Just Tragon and Dendro trying to find himself something here as Ethan takes out Tragon from Heaven. And just Dendro now looking to try and save the AWP up in Heaven. Well, he has full HP, so the bomb's not going to take him out from here, so there is that. But he's got to get himself away because players will be exiting from A main, and there they are, unable to connect as Dendro runs for his life.
Oh.
And MFG just coming up, trying to find himself something, and does not. But 7-1, Team Volpid on a rampage through Nuke. Stitch unable to find himself a frag, and down to -1. I feel sad for the guy, you know.
Yeah.
He managed to find the shot, must have knocked himself a little bit forward by accident and falls to his death. It's one of those things in CS. He gets CS:GO'd so hard. But hey, Striking Vipers, they do have a round on the board and they have an AWP to save over, so they should be forcing into this round nonetheless. What do you think, Doctor?
Definitely. I mean, they need something to work around at top. That pistols are not gonna be enough. Dragon does have some money with him, so he might try to force an SMG and give up some weapon to his teammates, and he does give away a deagle. So Dragon is most possibly gonna be going on for SMG or maybe even a rifle. If he goes on for that rifle, that might work in their favor, but he'll have to work alongside Dendro for that entire round, and it is gonna be very difficult. This was a take pause coming up from the players of Striking Vipers, so I think they have gotten themselves some nice strategic reunion as well. So gonna be maybe I'm not so sure, but Striking Vipers may come up with a plan for this round. Let's see if Striking Vipers can get some kills out of here and can get that round or not, because Dragon has gone in for that M4 in his hand without any utilities. Okay, he has 2200. He could have forced a smoke or even a flash for that worst case scenario, because you have to stop those pushes coming up from the players of Team Volpid. They are just straight away rushing, and Junior, a wonderful shot coming up from him. But Ethan on the other hand takes down Dragon, and the players are making their way in towards the B side. This map of Nuke is definitely very difficult to keep track of players. This is where the rotates come into play, and the map of Nuke is something that even I am, while casting, I'm not so sure what is gonna happen. And Stitch, he gets another player, so the man advantage is still in the favor of the players of Striking
Dendro.
Vipers. Oh,
Dendro
no.
finds himself a quick flick in control, but
Oh, what? Oh, Fenris.
what
What just
happened?
I really don't know.
Not only did they come with one rifle, one AWP, and 3 pistols, now they're walking away with 2 AKs and an extra AWP, which means they've got a 2 AWP defense for free. And it looks like they may have just forced. I was looking at the economy there, I looked at the wrong economy. It looks like Team Volpid will be able to buy another couple of rounds, but still, to lose an AWP to pistols is gutting nonetheless. Team Volpid, though, won't be worried. They're now 7-2 up, 5 rounds to spare. That one-way smoke coming down again. Pixel trying to find the outside, but Rasan finds one of those AWPs, and that 2 AWP for free. Well, that's nothing as well. Dendro does find himself a good kill outside over the one-way smoke, removing Pixel and the entry frag, but Dendro finding himself 2 Pixel nades off the top of that wall there will have no utility damage at all. In the meantime, Rasan and MFG find 2 quick kills, and the bomb has gone down on the B site as well. Dendro now stuck in a 1 versus 4. Is the bomb on B or is the bomb on A right now?
The bomb is on B.
I was just wondering, because pretty much all of the Team Volpid players are off on the hunt upstairs rather than downstairs defending the bomb.
Yeah, pretty confident they are.
Well, Dendro does find one, jumping away, trying to get himself to safety. MFG hunting him down, will find Dendro on top of Hut in A site, and extend that lead to 6 rounds as well.
I mean, that second op didn't work. That second op definitely didn't work. Team Volpid were too quick to reconcile that round. They were too quick to get those kills, pretty crucial kills. And now the players of Team Striking Vipers, they are again on M4s and a single op. That single op, I mean, single op is a good strategy. Single op can work. 2 ops is something that you gamble with. If 2 ops work, that is great, but if it doesn't, then you have to definitely go back to a single op play. And Russian down to 10 HP already. Dendro, okay, takes down Pixel in a close range op. But MG, oh my god, this guy gets that kill through the wall, and that too a headshot. So the man advantage has been neutralized, but the HP is in the favor of Team Striking Vipers. Not so long, because Dendro is gonna go down, and it's a 3 versus 4 situation for the players of Striking Vipers. The bomb is not making its way towards any side right now. Russian down to 10 HP, and MFG 81. Ethan and August both on full HP, so they do have a great chance of winning this round back as well. But the players of Striking Vipers, all of these players are in towards A side actually, so kind of a tough situation if the players make their way in towards B. But they are definitely going in towards A side. August is trying to get his entry in towards the side. Oh, he misses the shot, but he reconciles it with a beautiful spray coming up on towards the player. Volpid gets a kill, but August is again quick on his trigger. It's a 1 versus 3 situation for Dragon. Dragon got 3 kills before, so if he can take this round, that is gonna help, but he has been spotted. MFG getting that instant headshot onto the player. and Trigon is gonna go down. Striking Vipers losing yet another round. Team Volpid leading by a total of 7 rounds, Fenris.
Oh, for sure, and it looks like Striking Vipers unable to cobble together more than 1 round at a time, leaving them on 2 rounds against 9. Team Volpid, though, on a rampage. Their players are hitting almost... will hold them back, though, because Tregon has found himself in an advanced position. He's got to be very careful. This smoke doesn't clear earlier than he expects. It's August hiding right behind there. He's expecting someone to be there. But the buy, not entirely conducive to a decent defense, as Junior stuck on an MP9. Oh, and the smoke clears. Tregon will find the kill on August, taking advantage, striking Vipers, but Junior taken down to very low HP, almost negates that entirely. Well, moving on into the round, it looks like Team Volpid are having to try and fight for this round for every second they have as they're moving back towards outside. And it looks like Pixel's found an opening as he's up on top of the silo. Oh, he peeks, but he doesn't see him. He's checked there, but he's not spotted. Dendro is hiding underneath him. That jump will be heard. Dendro, trigger discipline being absolutely fantastic. Finds himself one, unable to find a second as the spray transfer comes around. Ethan getting a quick headshot to trade out, and, well, still advantage striking Vipers as it looks like Rasan looking to... Oh yes, Rasan finds himself fantastic orb shot outside, and they're moving towards A main. And Pixel opens up A site with a kill on Tragon, but will they check and expect another? They will, as Junior finds the first, Ethan quick on the trade, and Stitch finds another trade, taking 1 versus 1, and there it is, striking Vipers putting a 3rd round on the board as Stitch finds Rasan, and now they need to find themselves more and more.
Finally, Stitch has warmed up, I think so. He had a slow warm-up, but now he is in the game. He got those 2 kills, pretty crucial kills actually, and made his team survive another round. Let's see, a Swag 7 is gonna come up into play on the hands of Tregon. This is definitely gonna be interesting to see how he's gonna play up with that gun in the map of Nuke. He is definitely gonna be using that in this position, but Pixel, he exactly knows where to look. Finally Stitch getting that important kill, but now he is himself down to 5 HP of health. 4-on-4 situation, but the HP advantage is definitely in the favor of Team Volpid. They do have the bomb site for themselves. The bomb is gonna get planted as well. They have smoked all of all the entries, so that does mean that Striking Vipers are on a very hard retake here, Fenris. All the players of Striking Vipers, they are slowly making their way on towards the side, but it is not gonna be enough. But finally, Junior's find a kill for himself. Nonetheless, Pixel come up with 2 of his own, and Junior and Dendro are left in a 2-3 situation. Dendro goes down instantly. Now Junior is left all alone. He's gonna go down. 13 HP is all he's left with.
What was Dendro thinking there as he just jumps over the top? Maybe he expected no one to be stood underneath him, but there was 2 players to greet him with their AK-47s, and that hyper-aggression from Team Volpid just completely caught Striking Vipers off guard. The Swag 7 had absolutely nothing to do with that round at all. Despite its defensive capabilities, it was neutralized almost immediately. And that's forced them into an eco. I mean, look, they're on 3 Deagles, a PT-50, and a CZ. What, I mean, they've done stuff with less, I suppose, but still a tough round.
I mean, I really don't know, but I think we need to keep tracking how many eco rounds the players of Team Striking Vipers are forced into, because the players of Team Volpid are doing such a wonderful job in suppressing the economy of Striking Vipers, because even if they don't win, they are able to suppress those guns in the hands of Striking Vipers, and that is the most important thing in the game of Counter-Strike. You just don't have to manage your economy, you have to control the economy of your opponent as well. And the players of Team Volpid are making it look so easy that I'm really short of words right now. But Team Volpid doing a very wonderful job here.
The players of Striking Vipers 1 by 1 in this anti-eco round. Stitch left on his own with a CZ, trying to find himself something to do. And, oh, the shadow gives away his position as he steps around that corner, just into the open arms of Ethan, and taking it to 11-3. Now, Just need to point out, ladies and gentlemen, that this is the second map of the best of 3 series, and Team Volpid did win the first. So if you are seeing no stars on the HUD for the first map win, that is because there was a server restart mid or in between the 2 matches. But Team Volpid are currently 1-0 up in this best of 3 series, and well, the hyper aggression and confidence shows as Team Volpid push out straight onto A side, finds one, no call given to Ethan as he finds himself a second, and rotates already in. The auto sniper being able to find one. August going down to that, but the bomb is being planted on A site as rotates are now forced to come back in. But oh no, Verwood is miles away. He's still right over. Oh dear, what's going on there? No way! Rasan gets a molly kill as Dragon's stuck on the ladder. As the whole ladder is on fire, and Rasan finds himself one more on Dendro, just leaving Verwood with an Org to try and find something out of this round. But 11-3, and this is the last round of the half. The head will be spotted by Ethan as he finds himself his 3rd kill of the round. Fantastic round from him, and that is 12-3 for Team Volpid.
I really don't know what to say right now. The players of Team Volpid, they are just wreaking havoc all over the map. 12-3. This is the second map of this best of 3, and this is yet again a very dominating half coming up from the players of Team Volpid, even though they were starting on the T side. So now going on in towards city side, I really don't know what is Team Volpid gonna do and how are they gonna play up against the players of Striking Vipers. Striking Vipers, they'll need to be very sure about their entire game plan throughout this entire game, because 12-3 is a huge score gap, Fenris, and they are going on in towards T side.
Oh no, we said at the start of this round and just before the break as well that Nuke is historically a CT-sided map, and Team Volpid just threw that on its head, yet again making lies of the casters, and won that half 12-3 on the T side, and they're moving into the CT side, and well, confidence must be really high because we've got a kit of Julies coming out on Team Volpid right now.
Pixel, oh boy. Going on with this duelist. Let's see if he can get those kills. That is gonna be very interesting actually, and he has gone in way too aggressive. So maybe he can get a kill or 2 out of there. But on the other hand, the players of Striking Vipers, they are playing it slow, they are playing it calm, and that was kind of a very weird play coming up from him. Yeah, that was definitely gonna happen. Here comes the first kill from MFG. Nonetheless, the players are making their way in towards the side, but MFG gets another. Finally, Dendro shuts him down. Pixel comes up with those duelies in his hand. Oh no, here comes the first kill, maybe the second, but nonetheless, look at that. Ethan comes up to save his teammate. 4 HP is all that is left on Pixel, but that duelist did convert a kill for themselves. So Team Volpid, they are on a roll right now. 13-3, and Fenris, they won that pistol round as well.
Oh, for sure, and that means they're more than likely going to win this round, especially because there's no armor, a P250, and all Glocks across the board for Striking Vipers. I think they're going to sacrifice this round for a full buy next round to try and string themselves some rounds together, but it's going to be a tough ask, especially because they're pushing towards outside. Smoke going down to block off Garage, and the aggression coming out now as they move outside. One player jumping across, Junior, oh, fantastic kill for Rasan to kill this jumping shooter, and oh, finds himself a second. Pixel gets 2 in the meantime as well, taking it to a 5 versus 1, and Verwood with 1 consolation kill on Pixel there has taken out with more than a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for here? Well, it's a bit more damage done to him by USP, you know. It's a bit... Yeah, my mind's gone blank. I can't speak.
Yeah, but I still don't know why Striking Vipers chose to go on outside with those Glocks in their hand. That was definitely the worst possible situation if you have those Glocks in your hand. You can't go on with those long range fights with Glocks in your hand. But Stitch comes up with a kill. MFG finally trades him back, but Junior on the other hand gets a kill for himself as well. Dendro strikes someone. Oh, Junior gets another kill. That was way too hasty round coming up from the players of Team Volpid, going on way too aggressive right from the start of the round. But nonetheless, look at that. Rasan, he has gotten himself a kill. MFG has gotten himself a kill as well. They are on a 2 versus 3 situation, and the players of Team Striking Vipers, they are spread all over the map. They have not decided to commit on a single side as of now, but looking at the looks of it, I think they are making their way on towards the A side. That is gonna be the most difficult side for them to conquer, because both of these players are in towards the A side. But okay, look at that. Rasin, he is making his way here. He gets a kill. Oh, that was against an AK. But nonetheless, he is gonna be traded back instantly. Now it's all left on to MFG in a 1 versus 2 situation with an AK in his hand, up in towards heaven. Might get a kill, might get the second and clutch it out as well. Let's see what is gonna be the plan of action here for the player of Team Volpid, that is gonna be MFG, but this is a very strong post-plant situation being held by the players of Striking Vipers as well. So I have to say, this is gonna be a very difficult round for the player, for MFG to clutch it out here, Fenris.
For sure, but he's low. He's looking the wrong way. We'll find the first. Dropping the smoke to try and get the defuse. Tregon's already got the cross and ends MFG's hopes of winning that round out. But that's only the 4th on the board for Striking Vipers as they look now to begin this campaign of round after round to try and stop match point for Team Volpid.
Oh
no.
boy,
Oh,
Negev. Oh boy.
Ethan coming out with the BM Negev. Looking, he's probably going to hold down, probably Hut, I think, from that position after he goes up to heaven.
Yep, that Negev is gonna be a huge problem if he holds the hut. Because, I mean, it is a Negev, for God's sake. Look at the confidence for the players of Team Volpid right now. They just don't care anymore. They know that they have got lots of round to spare. So they are going it with all kinds of buy in their hands, and Forward finally gets a kill for himself. But look at that nade, 40 HP damage dealt with a single nade. And the players of Striking Vipers, they are in a man advantage, but still, it is gonna be a very difficult round. Oh, here comes the first kill. Oh, Stitch gets it. Nonetheless, now they will be making their way on towards the B side, and the B side is definitely gonna be a wonderful position. Oh no, that Negev is not gonna matter because the players have already crossed in here. They might go in towards the B side. The bomb is gonna get planted for sure. A 3 versus 5 retake situation coming up for the players of Team Volpid, and the players of Striking Vipers are all over the map. That does mean this round is a very great round. Pixel nonetheless gets the kill somehow. I really don't know how. Dendro finally gets eaten down, and Junior gets another kill. Pregon finally finishes it off, and 5th round goes in for Striking Vipers. Fenris.
Good play from Striking Vipers to get themselves on the site. They left a player in the back lines to try and hold off any rotates from A. And while that Negev was spotted out pretty quickly and forced back out into the outside position from Hell. So, you know, it was fantastic for them. And they forced Team Volpid into a deco. Armor and deagles all across the board. Very little utility. Maybe a NASAC coming outside as 2 players push outside. Well, one drops off, leaving just Rasan outside looking to try and something around red. Oh, those sprayed through the smoke, not going to find no damage, but Rasan carrying away, trying to punch up. Oh, his head comes through the smoke. Oh, a flick from forward. Finds the head very, very crisply here for Rasan and takes it into a 5 versus 4 early on in this round for Striking Vipers. Apologies. Yeah, Striking Vipers, yep. I got my names mixed up all over again, but we're moving into the round and, well, not much can be done here for Team Volpid, I think, Doctor.
Definitely. But I mean, kind of a difficult situation yet again here. But they are on an eco, so Striking Vipers, I think they might get a kill or 2 out of here. MFG somehow gets a kill for himself. I really don't know how. Stitch is on the reload at such an important time. Nonetheless, he is gonna take that kill, and the only player left is gonna be August here. So impossible retake coming up from him. He does get a kill for himself. What is up with the players looking in heaven from that position? Explain this to me. Explain. Someone explain.
Yeah, August gifted with a free kill there as he peeks out and sees 2 players staring at heaven. And no one watching where he's coming from. So 3 kill for him. And he's looking to find himself 1 more consolation kill so the door is closed. Gives away its position on purpose. Oh, August finds another. And another! And he's going to get himself an AK to escape with as well. It looks like Dendro just trying to flee with an AWP. Oh, Dendro, that was dirty. That was dirty. No. A strafing tap. That was...
A
That
befitting
was-
reply.
Well, that was a win for Volpid, right?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, they lost the round, but they got 4 frags with Deagles. That was a win for Volpid, nonetheless.
Oh boy. I mean, those Deagle kills coming up from him. What was that? That was a beautiful round. But, oh no. I really don't know what to say right now. But nonetheless, Team Volpid, they are gonna lose a player, but August is gonna trade him back instantly once again. They are on an eco with 2 Deagles left, a P250 and an USP in their hand. Might retrieve a gun or 2. AK has been retrieved, but here comes the kill. Verward gets another, and now it's all left on to August and Ethan to clutch this round out for that match point, Fenris.
Sure, and so I'll tell you what, to comment on Team Volpid right now, they have been trading out all the kills. If someone dies, they trade. If they do not get the opener, they trade, and that's why they've managed to string together 14 rounds in this match so far, as their trades and trades and trades. Whereas, unfortunately, Striking Vipers, they've not been able to get those trade kills, and then they've struggled to find the rounds out as they're losing people early on. But Ethan going for a bit of round with August and Tragon, who was upstairs. Ethan and August managed to get 2 more frags, taking to 2 versus 2. Dendro stuck outside. Under fire from the Deagle and unable to get the frag. Dendro tried to triple scope then? As he does find the frag, and that quick flick as well. I got almost as confused as everyone else did there, as Dendro scoped her out 7 times just to find that first frag there of the last 2.
Man, I was scared. I was scared as hell. I thought Team Volpid was gonna win that eco round. Oh, Dendro. He missed those very crucial 2 shots in the starting. I was so scared. But nonetheless, he nails the shot in the end and missed the round for his team. 14-7 is the situation, and the players of Team Striking Vipers, they are on 4 rounds back to back. And Team Volpid, now they are on a full buy, but they are working their way around with a FAMAS in their hand. That too on their top fragger on Ethan. So I am feeling quite confident about Ethan. He might work his way around with that FAMAS. But nonetheless, Rasan finds the first entry frag for his team, and the players of Striking Vipers have been put in a man disadvantage right into the start of the round. 1 minute 20 seconds still left on the clock, and all the map has been covered by the players of Team Volpid here.
Well, Sam finds a fantastic shot. It's just the shoulder peeking out from behind the blue box at red. And, well, allows Pixel to move forward and pick himself up an AK as Squeaky Door has been opened. Junior finds the first, but Molotov will do serious damage towards Stitch, who's now forced into the open and taken out by MSG. Finds himself not 1, but 2 as he takes down Dendro. Trigon will get the quick trade on him. And Trigon finds himself a second on Rasan. Now 2 versus 2, but Pixel finds another trade and leaving it in a 1 versus 2 just for Junior with 11 HP. And the bomb drops on the floor, and that's it. It's Team Volpid now just dropping back, waiting for Junior to make his move.
11 HP is all he's left with. So Junior, he need to pull off some very sick moves here, but nonetheless, Pixel has got the right idea and nails that headshot and gets the match point for his team. 15-7 is the situation right now, and the Striking Vipers, they need 8 rounds back to back just to push this map in an overtime.
Well, a match point, as you said, and take a look at the scoreboard, which we've missed this whole win. 21-11 for Ethan, 20-12 for MFG, with 7 MVPs on the board for him. This has been a match of the life for MFG and for Ethan, but utility damage really showing off here. Pixel doing almost 3 kills utility damage as well. Striking Vipers push aggressive out underway, but Pixel, Rasan and MFG will find their money, but Rasan found Pixel, no one else. Rasan finds himself Dendro to clutch out with Junior, jumping from the corner, finds Rasan. Ethan trading out, Verwood trading out with him, and Ethan finding yet another on Verwood. The fuse coming in, and that is it. The match is over. Game, set and match, Team Volpid 2-0 in the series. Doctor, what happened? I missed that whole last round.
I mean, that whole last round was just trades and trades coming back and forth from the players of Team Volpid as well as the players of Striking Vipers. But nonetheless, Team Volpid, they'll be moving on towards the semi-final. It is gonna be a very interesting match. Team Volpid going on into the semi-final, and they'll be playing against the players of Bastoncini, the Pesquet. So gonna be a very interesting round actually. Let's see how the semi-final works out for them, but a very big congratulations for the players of Team Volpid for moving on in towards the semi-finals. And I'm kind of unfortunate way to say goodbye to the players of Team Striking Vipers. They had a very flawless run till now, but nonetheless, this is a tournament, we have to work with it. So it is gonna be kind of a weird position for the players of Striking Vipers, but nonetheless, we are gonna be having an interview soon as well. So let's see who is gonna join us from the side of Team Volpid, because I mean that is the winning team finalist. It is gonna be very interesting to see what they have to say about that win.
Well, let's take nothing away from Striking Vipers. There were moments in those matches where they were on form, they were on point, and they have some fantastic plays. But at the end of the day, it is a competitive game, and Team Volpid did win 2-0, and that was unfortunate for Striking Vipers, as now they are out of the tournament and moving into the semi-finals. You say it's gonna just get hotter and hotter. But I think the point to note there was the overwhelming aggression of Team Volpid, along with like all the trades that were coming out. It was just fantastic to watch, fantastic to cast.
Yep, definitely. And we do have Rasan and MFG from the team coming up here, and we are gonna be getting in some heated questions with them. So MFG and Rasan, how are you feeling today?
Feeling great. How are you guys doing?
Yep, we are great, and we are very fortunate to be able to cast that wonderful match coming up from your side.
Great to hear. Yeah, no, we've been doing a lot of prep. We're kind of a new 5, I guess you could say, so it's been interesting.
Well, it was fantastic to watch you guys play, especially on Nuke, where some of your overwhelming aggressive plays came in. But what was the key point, do you think, that led you to such an overwhelming victory on both maps?
I think I'll let Rasan answer this if he wants to.
I'm just gonna be straight up, like, you know, we are just so much better, so it kind of just makes sense for us to kind of, you know, stomp them. And you know, my team is so great. Like, I love everyone in that place for Volpid right now, and it's just so amazing to kind of be able to, you know, be able to play with players that, you know, can stomp like this, because that's been a problem before. And now I see that, you know, these guys, they know how to play the fucking game, and that's what led us to stomping these guys so easily.
Well, I love the BM, and I love the banter coming in between the teams. Team Volpid, it's been my first time witnessing you guys play. I'm not going to say anything, but it was fantastic to watch, and it was an education for me. So I'm going to leave the rest of this interview to Doctor as I sit here in awe and wonder as to what I've just seen.
Definitely. I mean, okay, we get it that Nuke was your map choice, but what happened there on the map of Overpass? That was the Striking Vipers choice, and you just overwhelmed them.
Oh, funny thing is, Overpass is probably one of our main maps. So picking Overpass was just great for us, because I mean it's one more map pick that we actually want. So I think the map picks definitely went their way. And yeah, we have a lot of prep on Overpass, which hopefully was seen. And I don't think there's anything else to it. We just kind of played our game. We didn't really think too much about what they were going to do. We just tried to play what way was best for us. And I think it worked out for the best.
Definitely, it worked out for the best. Actually, it worked all for you. Actually, they just gave you their map choice to be on Overpass. I've seen you guys play on Overpass for quite a long time. You guys are pretty well, but you have to keep in mind, Striking Vipers, they are good in that map as well, but yet you were able to completely dominate that entire map all by yourselves. So that is a commendable feat you achieved there. A wonderful play coming up from you, and we hope to see more such plays coming up from you in the semi-finals as well.
Yeah, great. Thanks very much. Also, must be said as well, there's a lot of players as well I want to thank as well, like MD and obviously past players that we've had coming through this tournament. So Swedish played in this tournament, and we've had other players along the way. So it wasn't just the guys we have now who brought us here. So I think it's good to mention them too.
Definitely, it's good to mention them, and definitely you need to mention them if you win the semi-finals as well. We are looking for your semi-final matches, and thank you for joining with us today. It was a very wonderful match. And Rustan, do you want to give your fans or the viewers anything you want to say right now?
I want to say, if anyone out there wants to become a professional Counter-Strike player, you can do it, okay? I believe in you, and I believe that you can do whatever the fuck you want to do with your life. And just go out there and do it. Don't sit around. Just do it, okay? That's what I have to say.
Definitely.
It's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you, and absolute pleasure watching you guys. And as a newcaster to this tournament and bringing something from my previous tournaments, I'd like to give a man of the match. And I'd like to give a man of the match to Pixel today. So the caster's man of the match is definitely Pixel. So if you could pass that on to him, that he played absolutely fantastic and he was a joy to watch. But from me as a newcaster, thank you very much for the game. And I believe we've got some guys coming in from Striking Vipers as well for a bit of an interview as well.
Definitely. We are looking forward to that interview as well. Thank you very much, MFG and Vassan, for joining with us today.
Great. Thanks so much, as always, and thanks for casting, guys. All right. See you. Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Well, no, sort of there's no humility there to Rasan at all. As he knows he won, he knows he's the best of that match, and he wanted to get that point across straight away. But as we wait for the guys from Striking Vipers, what do you think of the upcoming matches we've got coming in the Volpid series?
I mean, the upcoming matches are gonna be very much interesting actually, because the next match, it is gonna be semi-final Bastioncini de Pesque versus Candic Esports. It is gonna be on Thursday, 23rd of September. So that is something that I am looking forward to as well. So I mean, there are a lot of things that are be coming up in our way, but we do have Stitch, the man, the beast from the team Striking Vipers, joining with us today. Hello Stitch, how are you feeling?
Disappointed, but you know, it is what it is, and yeah, just kind of disappointed. I think the whole team is really disappointed, but it is what it is.
Well, Stitch, as I've mentioned to the guys in Team Volpid, and I'll mention now to you, this is my first time in Volpid series, and watching you guys play, there was some moments of absolute brilliance across Striking Vipers, and I really had the underdog vibe going for you. But if there's one message to your fans that started off as very, very loud in the Twitch chat, what would that be for you?
Keep supporting us. Thanks for the support, and you know, we will keep practicing. We will keep trying to improve ourselves, and hope to get better results in the future.
Definitely. We are hoping to see some great matches in the future coming up from you. But Stitch, I have to give it to you. You were an absolute beast in the first match that was on the map of Overpass. And in the second match, you had kind of a late warm-up, but then you got up that feeling, you got into that zone to get those kills. But I mean, unfortunately, you weren't able to win it out. But what were you thinking throughout that entire game? Because the first map, the map of Overpass, it was your map choice.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Firstly. Yeah, we on the map feeder we were actually trying to go for Ancient. Since we are pretty confident in the map, but it got banned really quickly. So we went for a safe pick, and that would be Overpass. We always think that we are pretty decent Overpass at least, and but yeah, I think our biggest issue is the beginning of the matches in this series as well. We're kind of a diesel engine, I would say, sometimes, and yeah, in the beginning we were losing a lot of rounds, but over time we were getting the rounds together a bit as far as we could, but it just wasn't enough. And I think on Nuke we got overwhelmed really. I heard some of my teammates say like, I don't even know where they're coming from right now, because they were pretty much everywhere on the map. So we pretty much got, I think, outplayed really on both maps. They were really prepared, and they have really good individuals as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's some hyper aggression coming out from Team Volpid nonetheless, but don't take anything to heart here. You guys played fantastically, and the rounds that you won with absolute class as well. So it was fantastic for you. If you had to pick someone now, who would be your man of the match from your team?
From our team, I would say probably Junior. I think Junior is always a really stable factor in our team, and it doesn't matter really what the circumstances are. He's always performing, and I think that he's a big credit to the firepower in the team right now.
Junior, the one that the Twitch chat baited me into thinking was the former Furia player or current Furia player. Junior, yeah, so that's fine. I don't mind a little bit of banter from the Twitch chat now and again. It's all good. But unless Doctor has any more questions for you guys, I think that's done for the interview for me.
I think I don't have any more questions, but yeah, I do have to say that Ancient would have been a very great choice because I have seen Team Volpid and I knew that Overpass and Nuke are their kind of strong maps, but Ancient, they banned it because they knew that you had a very strong play on the map of Ancient. So if you would have gone on for Ancient, that would have been an interesting choice. But let me ask you, did you just went on to ban all other maps so that Inferno could be the decider map so that you can mess up with our heads once again?
No, no, it was more of a safe pick, and we have one player that really hates Mirage, so I guess, and I hate Vertigo. As you already, I think, know for the podcast. I don't even know if that one is online, but anyway, yeah, Inferno is like some safe pick. We go for a third map, but
who likes Mirage nowadays, you know? So anyway, well, thank you very much for joining us then, Stitch. It's been a pleasure to watch you guys in the tournament. Unfortunately, this is the end of the tournament for you guys, but hopefully you'll be around some more. We'll be able to get to see you guys perform to your best in the future dates. But thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of tonight's show. But before we do disappear, it's been pointed out from the voice from above, the producers have asked us to inform you that Team Volpid, or the Volpid series, are recruiting admins. Okay, so if you would like to become an admin within the Volpid series, then please feel free to join the Discord channel and speak to the series organizers. You're looking for Loza, or who else are we looking for up here? We're looking for Loza, we're looking for Urtuk, and they'll be able to point you in the right direction. So if you're looking to join an admin team and looking to do some work, I think you could be a benefit to the Volpid series, then please get in touch and hopefully we'll be able to have some wonderful working experiences for you guys as well. But Doctor, this has been my first time casting with the Volpid series. It's been an absolute pleasure to meet you guys, and it's your show, so please take it away from here. Thank you very much for letting me join you guys, and I hope to see you all again soon.
Definitely we'll be seeing you soon. This is it for tonight, guys, because Striking Vipers will unfortunately be going out and it will be Team Volpid who will be moving on forward for the semi-finals of the match. Don't forget, we have another semi-final that is on 23rd of September. It will be Bastantini de Pasque against the players of it is gonna be an interesting match actually, because I have casted both of these players and both of these teams are very wonderful, so I'm very much looking forward to that match. Scandic Esports main, so it is gonna be a very good match. So don't forget, just if you can follow us, subscribe to us as well, and we'll be seeing you on 23rd of September, that is on Thursday.
Right! Jimmy's gonna be able to find one in Storm Raid. Finds another. Oh, he misses! He misses! You in! Oh, God! It's all on Nick. This could very well be the end of the game as we know it. Nick holding the Apps angle. Screet knows he's got to find him through that Apps wall. He's going to try and fake the defuse. He doesn't do it. He doesn't stick it. And Nick calls his bluff.
Yeah, it certainly is. That was a very, very adaptive bomb site defense. Matosh and Sevils, the two players here, falling back once they got the contact. They knew they couldn't fight this primarily. But, oh no, DRD, he's trying to make this retake a lot more difficult than it has to be. He cuts it out and he wins the 1v3, the 1v4 to 1v3. I wasn't even casting it because I didn't expect him to be able to do it. And he comes out the bag and clutches it.
Find Guno, and that could be it. The other two players are out of position. They're not going to be able to be there in time. No one's defusing. No one's defusing.
Oh my God.
Trophy loading, clean house. And now we're at 3-3. Gotcha Esports.
Low economy base. Ooh, hello. Looking for another. Now he gets it. That's a triple already for Iron War in the round. Looks to push forward even more. Looking to get yet another kill. The bait comes through, but Elastic does not bait the right corner.